Oh, hi.
Hello?
So at
Hello?
that point, he was on his knees asking for help, and
Ring
I let
ring.
him suck my dick.
Yep.
Oh, you guys, you'll never believe the horrendous shit Alex is saying on the report.
Alex, I didn't even know that slur. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
Alex,
What
you know
the
that's illegal,
fuck?
right?
That sounds illegal in multiple states.
Yeah.
Multiple countries. I think there's an accord for that, right?
I don't think so. Oh, you're muted. Oh, nobody can hear you. Okay.
No one can hear it.
No one can hear him.
No one can hear it.
Apparently.
Test, test. Okay, now the audio is working for me. Okay, now it's capturing.
Well, there we go.
Okay, thank you fuckers for that.
You're welcome.
At least I did a check and we don't have an entire VOD where we don't hear me again.
Yeah.
This is very smart of you to object to this.
I don't know why OBS reset my mic settings because it's not like I do anything with it outside of recording our sessions.
It could. I remember hearing something along the lines of certain applications can like grab the not the default, but they'll take control over certain settings, and it's not a good way for them to do so. It's not an ideal way. So what ends up happening is that in starting one application, it ends up grabbing hold of settings that you didn't have before, and it resets it.
Okay, but I only have one audio output to my computer, and it's this one microphone. So if it's grabbing something, it should be grabbing whatever all of my other applications use, which is this one singular microphone. I'm a fucking Sennheiser headset. So I don't know. I mean, what you're saying makes sense.
Product placement.
No,
I mean,
I
I
really
don't- I
do
only
love my
have-
Sennheiser headset. Hashtag not an ad. Hashtag wish I was sponsored.
I'm an Audio Technica bitch myself.
All right, we're just unveiling
All
all
right.
of everything we're using.
Mine's like the limited edition blue one. It's very fancy.
Well, let's
And
go.
it doubles as a wireless headset also. Bluetooth.
So what else do you guys remember? We went over the shapeshifter. We went over you guys having found evidence of Alan having been here.
Matthias got murdered.
Fake Alan.
Matthias had gotten murdered.
Also, just before the thing started, I think we pretty much all agreed that we were gonna go talk to
Meredith.
to clear things up.
Well, you know, thinking about it, why would Matthias get murdered?
Because he knew too much.
Yeah, exactly. That's the only reason. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah, since the actual killer is supposed to be
The
Fake
killers
Alan.
here, Matthias might have been onto him or her.
But Fake Alan's dead. He's the real killer. Or that's our theory.
I mean, it'd be hilarious if none of the Matts are actual murderers, and the
Wouldn't
murderer
that
was
be-
fake Alan.
Wouldn't that be funny?
I mean, you know.
I am aware.
But then now we have an actual murder on our hand. And that's not fake Alan, because fake Alan is no more.
Allegedly.
Indeed.
As far as we know.
I mean, I put a bullet through his head.
Unless he's
Didn't we chop him
got
in
a
two also?
phylactery somewhere.
Yeah, didn't we chop him in two or something?
Yeah.
I chopped him in two, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that...
Yeah, but we helped. We were there for motivational support now.
I mean, you were there for emotional support. I certainly had a good moment of shooting him in the head first.
I
Felt
missed all
good
my
also.
shots, just like in Apex.
Yeah.
So, shortly after all of this had happened, like you guys had said right in the beginning, which probably didn't get cut in the recording, you guys are all hiding. Do you guys remember why you were hiding?
Because we had to do a hide and seek.
Yes, Meredith called hide and seek as the activity of the day. This being the second day. I guess technically maybe the first, depending on how you look at it. The first day after.
We're in the
You guys
first
haven't
slice of
been there.
24 hours, we could say.
Yes.
But later on today should turn over to the second, if you want to look at it that way.
So, as you guys have gotten and started hiding, each of you give me a perception check. Actually,
Oh,
Ema,
they
you
changed
don't
it.
need to. Yeah, they changed a couple of things.
Yeah, that's different.
It just Alan actually. Just Alan needs to give me a perception check.
Yes, roll 20 looks a little different.
They very often seem to do
I mean, they're working on it at
Changes.
least.
Yeah, lately there's been a lot of updates because they've been developing a lot because people are paying now.
Are
But
people
they still
actually
haven't
paying
fixed
more
the
now?
fucking mic.
Since they put in the dynamic lighting, a lot of people have been paying for it.
Oh, really?
But they still haven't fixed the fucking microphones.
I
Did
mean, I haven't tried to troubleshoot if the microphones will now work on roll 20.
I mean, I can't hear you guys.
Well, I'm muted right now.
I mean, I see you as muted, Kiki, and I see me as registering.
Do you hear me double now?
No.
No, but
Yeah, I
we
see
should
myself as registering, but you guys can't hear me.
we should probably
Unless
at
it's
least
like a setting
fiddle.
that we need to turn on or off.
We might
I mean, I
need
might
to
have just
fiddle.
straight put on the setting, but it doesn't quite matter because we've been using
Yeah.
Discord so often. I honestly, at this point, I'd rather just continue with that and not have any jank.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's more stable.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So, Alan, you are not aware of what happens next.
Oh, fuck.
Uh,
Did I clarify what was I doing? To hide?
sorry?
Did I clarify how I was hiding?
I believe you were hiding inside of the chimney, just like Eric.
Yeah, but a little bit different.
Oh,
I
could you
took
elaborate on the difference?
the logs that are here.
Yep.
I grabbed as much as I could.
Okay.
And I filled the fireplace with the logs until it was until the visible entrance was completely full up.
Okay.
And I'm inside the fireplace, standing on top of the pile of logs.
I have a question for you.
Yep.
How did you get in the fireplace if it's full up?
I was doing. You know how I was doing it. I was bringing the logs here, and then when it was half filled, I got inside, and then I took the logs and I finished filling it up.
Oh,
You know, grabbing them one by one.
okay.
Basically, I made it high enough so my feet aren't chilling.
I'm just
That's my
camouflaged with
plan.
suit, high up.
I mean, that works too. So
Cool.
what did I not see?
What you don't see is the following, which the rest of you don't see unless Eric, are you hiding any particular different way? You're just, if I remember correctly, you're pinning yourself inside
Wall
higher
to
and
wall,
just
high,
wall to
as
wall.
high as I can go. My initial plan
Yeah.
was to see if I can reach the roof, but I don't know if I can get on the roof.
Okay. We'll say you haven't quite made it up there. I'll let you give the attempt afterwards.
Okay. And also, there's so much soot that fell on me that I'm also kind of camouflaged.
Yep. So Manuelo and Eric, you guys hear the door open, and you hear a distinct series of squeaks, familiar squeaks, the squeaks of clown shoes, but multiple. And you overhear the following conversation. God damn it, I can't believe Meredith put us up to this. Of all the things we gotta do, we gotta go and find people and fucking kill them. And another one pipes up and says, well, isn't that your favorite thing to do? It is for me. And the last one says, I just wanna go home. And then you hear a distinct squeak, one that you guys have also heard before. The squeak of a toy hammer.
Nah, fuck.
And you also hear a gratuitous explosion of blood and flesh. And you then hear afterwards, did you really have to do that to my arm? And then nothing. Why can't I? That's why. You start hearing them move around. And you hear, does it smell funny in here? I think I smell a rat. And the other one that pipes up, a little more cheerful than the two others, goes, "Oh, we'll finally get to have dinner." And they start to look around. I want the two of you, Eric and Manuela, to give me a luck roll.
A luck roll.
A luck roll.
So just a regular d20.
Just a regular d20.
If I'm not satisfied with the result, can I re-roll it with experience?
Yes.
Watch me get the bad roll then.
Scratched onto the desk, you find the winning lottery ticket number.
Yeah, I'm gonna spend an XP to re-roll that.
Oh no!
Can I keep going?
Yes, you can.
Oh my god.
I have 7 more experience points.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Okay, I'll keep this one. That's
That was expensive. What the fuck?
Oh shit, I just love the 2. I'm rolling that. A 1.
You know what? I have an XP just for that.
the pity experience. Shit, I closed it instead of minimizing.
So, as your luck is being tried, you hear the angry clown come in and saying, "Fucking hate it when I have to do the dirty work of others," and you hear him so close. And right as it looks like it's about to check into the chimney, one of the others, the happy one, pipes up and says, "Hey, Bango, come here. I think I found something." And then you hear the squeaks move away. Similarly, Manuelo, clown just goes and ends up checking on top of the desk that you're at, but not once decides to look underneath. All right, what'd you find, Bingo? Look, I found a 4-leaf clover. You hear another toy hammer squeak. Another explosion of blood just splattering on the floor. Bango says, "Oh, look, I still have one arm." And then you hear another squeak, an explosion. And you hear the cheerful one pipe up and say, "Ha, it's just a flesh wound. I can still bite." And you hear very quick shuffling of squeaky feet as they appear to flee. The room has gone quiet.
I'm staying up there, and I'm controlling my breathing as much as possible. Not because I'm nervous, but because I don't want more soot going into my lungs. But also because I'm nervous.
On your side, Kiki, fuck,
Alan,
brain, work. Thank you, Alan.
you're welcome.
You do hear squeaking. It's not quite the same, but it seems to be getting further and further away. And then nothing.
Oh,
Time goes by, and not a sound is heard. Do you guys remain where you are?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
What's your guys' plan?
Waiting till she says in the speakers that it's over.
Okay.
Basically, I expect that once it's over, once enough people have lost, there's going to be a call off for
Okay.
either that or they have to find us. I don't know yet what Meredith's plan is, but it's chaotic enough that I don't want to mess with it more than I need to.
Cool.
I'm gonna spend my time hiding, resisting the urge to drink more Frobscotton because I know it'll make me fart.
Eric,
Yes.
you mentioned wanting to climb up all the way and see if you can get to the roof.
Yeah, if I feel like it's safe enough. If I don't hear
At
any
this point-
squeaking,
You don't hear any squeaking. It doesn't sound like there hasn't been noise for quite a while.
what I don't want is to like start climbing more, disturb some soot, and then indicate to them that I'm in here if they're nearby.
Hmm.
So, if my ears tell me it's safe, yeah, I'd be interested to see. Part of me wants to see if you can escape this place by the chimney, but at the same time, I'm thinking there's no way Meredith hasn't blocked that off in some way.
So go ahead and give me anything that you can think would be proper for climbing in this case.
The best I can think of is a strength, because I'm not exactly.
Might you mean?
Yeah, might. Sorry, too much Baldur's Gate.
Go for it.
I'll give it a strength roll. And I'll
Yep.
put in one level of effort also. Effort. I have one edge, so it's only going to cost me 2.
Okay.
11.
So it's taking you a while, but you do manage to get about halfway up, and you do start to see more and more light coming out from the top of the chimney. It's filtering a lot more as time is going on. You notice the sun must be very high up, which makes sense because the activity had started right about just past noon.
It's high noon.
And it takes you a while, but you do finally get to the top. And so at this point, you notice that the chimney seems to branch out into 2 smaller holes, sort of like 2 smaller pipes into the same area. And you notice that it's not quite enough for you to fit your body through, but enough for you to fit your arm through.
You know what? I probably can do that. To like use my arm to like hook myself through the holes while using my legs and my if I can use my back and my legs to like rest against the 2 different opposite walls of the chimney.
Okay.
So like just
To
get,
sort of
get
get a
myself in a
better-
comfortable position. That's not too physically demanding.
Okay. So as you start to go and position your arm, you start pushing your arm through. You feel a very familiar rubber membrane
Oh,
start to
no.
push more and more back against your arm. You're almost out with your arm. Do you continue trying?
Does it feel like it has about as much resistance as the windows, or does it feel weaker?
It feels like it has roughly the same amount of resistance as the windows.
So I'm not going to, because I don't suspect I'll be able to get through that one then.
Okay.
And I'm afraid that it'll make me maybe bounce back lower or fall, and I don't want that. Could
A
hurt
very
myself
fair
bad.
Do you take the time to climb back down, or do you hold yourself up here?
I'll hold myself up there for now.
Okay. And the rest of you? Any changes to what you're doing?
Nope. Well, not
Yeah.
for me.
No, I'm good.
More time passes. Eric, give me a might check or anything to for keeping up the whole pressure
Sure.
against the two. It is starting to get uncomfortable.
Okay, I'll put in an effort also. Ooh, 5, but with 1 effort.
You feel yourself starting to get tired. You still manage to hold, but every now and then you're getting a slight spasm from some of your muscles.
That's not good.
Do you make any changes or do you continue?
I'm gonna see if I can I'm gonna let myself slide down slowly, see if I can find any uneven bricks that lets me get more comfortable position I can hold. Like
Okay.
put my feet on or something. There must be something somewhere. It's not a perfectly smooth chimney.
It is not a perfectly smooth chimney, but it is definitely more and more difficult for you to hold yourself up there.
Then I would let
Even
myself.
with the uneven bricks that you do find.
Okay, well, I do my best
There's
to find
nothing
a
quite
comfortable
like
spot.
there's nothing quite like there's no real footholds. And the chimney is not quite wide enough for you to just fully extend a leg or something and then just plank. You start to hear distant squeaking.
God
Any changes? Anybody?
Nope.
damn it. No, I'm gonna hold on as best I can until the squeaking's gone. Then I'll see how I'm doing.
Mm-mm.
Okay. The squeaking starts to get louder and louder until once again the exact same door opens. And out from the door, you hear squeaking of several clowns. Hey, haven't we been here before? Yeah, but you know what Meredith wants. Wants us to be thorough and check everything. So check it again! He yells at the other two. Each of you give me a luck roll. Except for Alan.
Lucky you. I'll keep it.
One of the clowns, you hear the squeaking getting closer to the chimney. And he says, "Hey, Bango." What is it, Bingo? There's a lot of soot on the floor. Bango says, "Yes, a fucking fireplace. What'd you expect?" And Bingo pipes up, but wouldn't it be funny if someone thought it was a good idea to climb a chimney and then hide in there while we're here? And Bango says, "That's a fucking ridiculously funny idea. You don't honestly think anyone would try that, do you? I mean, it can't hurt to check." And then you hear a very swift movement that says, "Hold on. Remember, we're with Meredith. Wouldn't it be funny if you stuck your head in and something terrible happened to it?" And then Bingo just starts laughing. And then slowly but surely, the sound of squeaks as they move off. Although less squeaks than what you originally heard.
You know what passed through my mind when I heard would have been funny if Meredith did something? I would have done my best, like, disturb as much soot as I can without being noticed, so it just falls on his face as if it's a prank.
Uh.
That would have, like, scared him.
That would have indeed, probably. You'll never know.
Okay, so... Do I roll to see how I'm holding physically still?
That's going to depend. Are you guys changing your locations?
I mean... I want to see if I need to.
You are going to need to. Your legs are starting to get tired.
Okay, I will let myself smoothly slide down. Safely.
Okay. You do manage to get down. You're covered in soot. We do manage to get down.
Alright.
Manuelo and Eric, give me a perception check.
Sorry, the thing is so laggy.
That's fine.
I'll make sure also I have the right one. Ooh.
Eric, you hear very faint sobbing.
Sobbing.
Yes. Someone is crying somewhere in the distance.
That's none of my business, but okay. Brain is thinking. I don't have an idea where it is, right?
Nope. If anything, it sounds kind of like it's coming from below.
That's
Almost as if through the floorboards.
it's a big risk start going downstairs just to see that, honestly. I'm gonna leave soot marks everywhere unless I clean myself. Easy to trail me back. I can't just like...
I wasn't going to say anything.
No, it's on my mind. Next thing that goes through my mind is I can go in the next room where Alan is, pretend I'm taking a bat and I'm already caught, but they say they're killing people. I don't know if that's true, but I don't want to take the risk. So deception might not work there. I don't know.
Alan, are you changing the way you're positioned at all?
I'm just gonna double check that the pile is stable.
Okay.
I'm on. Making sure everything is in tip-top shape.
How long do I estimate it's been since the game started?
Maybe 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Hide and seek is still going after 30 minutes, wow.
Yep.
I don't know. Brain is like this but that, this but that, this but that. Okay, I'm gonna strip down to my underwears.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Yep. I'm assuming
Yeah,
my
that's all.
underwears are still decently clean, but the rest is like covered in soot. Put it all in the chimney where it's not visible to see,
Okay.
and then make sure that I'm not leaving really any soot footprints anywhere.
Okay. You do a decent job of cleaning yourself off. You did manage to leave a couple traces, but only around the actual fireplace itself.
Okay.
Afterwards, you did a couple of tests, and as far as you can tell, with the amount of light, You're not leaving any traces.
You still here, Manuelo?
Yeah, shut up. No.
All right, I'm gonna start rushing. I don't know Alan's here, so I'm not even gonna bother. I'm gonna see if I can quickly just clean myself even more
Okay.
without like getting myself too wet and leaving wet spots.
Okay. So you do manage to clean yourself up very decently.
Okay.
There's no trace of soot. It is a bit cold.
That's fine. That's the least of my worries. Is there any noise through any of those two doors here? If I quickly perceive anything, just
Give me a roll.
a roll.
Yeah. Are you just putting your ear towards the door?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me a roll. I'll take it for both.
Okay. God damn it, that thing is laggy as all hell. 15.
Oh, and trained. You hear the distinct sound of someone trying not to make sound.
Damn.
It appears to be coming from this room.
We don't see it.
I don't see a ping, so you might be
Oh.
on GM layer.
You are correct. This room.
Pinging the GM layer does not help.
The top door.
Okay, so I'm not gonna go
There's-
through that door.
There's no sound coming from this one.
Okay, so I'm gonna open this one, see what's in here, and reevaluate my situation quickly.
Okay. The room is clean.
God damn it, that doesn't leave me a lot of good hiding spots.
It does not. As far as you can tell, maybe you might be able to hide underneath the table. Is it a good hiding spot?
That's a
Probably
terrible
not.
hiding spot. Under a table, you're gonna get caught immediately.
Give me a perception check though.
Okay, sure.
Another one as you're in the room.
Uh, 15 again.
Another 15.
Wow. You notice something curious. You didn't notice it before, but the fireplaces are... It's hard to see, but there appears to be a way through.
Oh. I'm gonna see if I can actually walk through.
It takes a while, but you notice that the back of the actual fireplace itself appears to be more of a fireproof curtain.
Okay.
So you managed to actually set it aside, and you notice that, yeah, you can fit yourself through just fine and get past.
Okay, can I see what's in this room?
Yep, give me just a moment. Nothing. A bunch of plants. Each of you give me a perception check except for Eric. Well, actually, Alan, you don't need to. You're just going to straight hear it.
Oh, okay.
I'll keep your current perception check to force you not to have to roll every single time, Eric. So you're also going to hear it. So it's just Shima who rolled a 13. Shima, you hear faint squeaking. Alan, you definitely hear the sound of squeaking, but you hear the following conversation. Second. Really? We didn't manage to find a single fucking one of them. What do you think Meredith's gonna do for us? To us? After we go and report to her that we didn't find a single goddamn thing. What do you think's gonna happen, Bingo? Think about it. Think about it. Use your little pea brain size of a fucking dick brain and think about it. And you just hear the other one say, maybe she'll get us tea and cookies. Oh, wouldn't it be swell? Well, you know what? Actually, fuck that. We don't need to wait. We can make tea and cookies now. Look, the fireplace is all full. Wouldn't it be funny if someone was here? Alan, I need you to roll some luck.
By the way, just to clarify, I sent you a visual representation of Alan hiding in the fireplace.
Oh,
Just
that's
to clarify
hilarious.
how full it is.
Where did you put it?
It's in
In
here.
chat.
It's literally in here.
Oh my goodness.
It's very full.
It is indeed very full.
Right. D20. 13.
The luckiest of numbers.
Agreed. As someone who was born on a Friday the 13th.
You hear slight rubbing. And then nothing. And then you hear the angry one say, "Bingo, Bingo, we fucked up. We fucked up hard, Bingo. Bingo, listen to me. Listen to me. We forgot Bongo. We gotta go back." And then you hear squeaks as they go off back into the distance. Oh, I definitely do want to accidentally steal your character.
Did they manage to start a fire? Can I smell fire?
You are starting to smell some form of wood burning, yes.
I would like to cast Create Water at the bottom of the pile of logs
Okay,
Can
to
you
go
douse
for
the flames.
yeah, this is his one ability that he has from day one that he's used, I think, exactly once or twice.
Yeah.
Okay, so you cast Create Water.
But I'm gonna stop it early
Okay.
if I can. If I can. I don't know if I
Yep.
can.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Alright. How much does it cost? 2 intellect? Damn. Expensive. Alright. Make sure the flames are doused. But yeah, if I can end it early just to make sure that, it doesn't create like a huge pool of water. Just enough to douse the flames.
Yeah. So you managed to.
Create water coming in clutch.
I completely forgot you even had access to that.
I heard all of that. Right?
Yes. Yeah, you did.
Okay. I'm gonna keep navigating this place because I think I only see one door and it's here.
There are 2 doors, although one is currently open. This one leads to
I didn't
a
see
bathroom.
that door.
The one I pinged leads to a bathroom. This one leads back to a hallway, if you remember. A hallway right next to the kitchen. To the other kitchen. Give me a second, I will reveal more to you. Manuela, are you changing location at all?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, there is more. This
Eric, you notice that it appears to be getting darker and darker.
What is getting darker?
Just the room in general. It's like less and less light is being able to be filtered through. And even the lights around the actual mansion themselves are starting to really dim.
This is where I wish I was still soot covered because I could camouflage myself. There's a
You-
door here. Is that it?
What?
Is there a
Yes.
door here?
That is indeed a door.
Can I see what's through it quickly?
hallway.
Nope, because the moment you get to it, you guys hear a ringing. The familiar bell. Meredith's voice booms across the mansion and says, "Well done to literally everyone, except for the one person who was dead. That is very sad. Well, the second part of hide and seek is up. You guys successfully hid. Now, it's your turn to seek."
Oh,
And then all you hear is, "Good luck."
what are we seeking?
As that happens, I'm just like kicking the chair back, and I'm like getting out, stretching, looking around.
It's at that moment you notice that the lights are getting darker and darker and are threatening to get pitch black.
I'm gonna go and try to see if Eric is still in his fireplace thing.
As you get there, you notice he is not.
He might
Hmm.
notice my clothes.
I call him out, try to see if he's there. Nothing.
Nothing.
Do I see his clothes or?
Yes, you do manage to find his clothes. They're cleverly hidden, but you've managed to find them.
They say they didn't get anyone, so obviously he was able to hide. So I'll take his clothes, and I'm
Okay.
gonna go and try get back to Alan.
Yeah,
As
you
you
walk in. Yeah, like
you notice
combat.
as you pick it up, there's a wrapped in a soot that just falls over all over the place, and then the clothing is absolutely rank with soot.
Right, I'll that's a bucket of water.
Yep.
I'll put his clothes in the bucket of water,
Are
and
you just gonna leave them there? Are you gonna soak let them soak?
I'm no, but like I'm just gonna like take the
Okay.
pants, just like dip them in, try to like take out most of it.
Okay. You're gonna quickly clean his clothing for him.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Mom.
Yep. You managed to get the majority off. The clothing is now soaking. It's at this moment that you also notice that there's a slight puddle at your feet. Not strangely, not from what you were doing.
Hmm.
Yeah, a few of the logs start dropping off, and I come out.
Oh shit. That was you made sure that they couldn't find you?
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't. Honestly, it's kind of weird now that I look at it, having a pile of logs inside of a chimney like that. I got lucky. They almost started a fire under me.
Do you know where Eric's at? I've got his
Uh,
clothes.
wait, so he's running around naked?
I think so.
I want
Well,
to see that.
I don't see any underwear here, so he's probably just in his underwear.
Oh, that's less funny, but it's still kind of funny. Alright, let's go find him. Why do we have to seek anyway?
I don't know. Probably each other.
Well, I found you! Haha!
Haha, I take out my gun pointed at him.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Is that what
Funny
you
guy.
mean?
No.
Do we see if there was there was water here or
There was water here, yes. The bucket that you were talking about, yes.
no?
And there does appear to be some that is on the floor, as if someone had gone in and taken a quick bath, a very hurried bath.
I'm gonna open the door at the top.
Okay. As you do so, you find Matilda, who looks at you and says, "Ah, seems you also survived.
Hey, found you.
Do you have any idea what we're seeking?"
No idea.
And
Have you
it's
seen
at
our
this
friend
moment.
Eric?
No, but I did hear movement towards the left, and she's pointing to your guys' right-hand side. This direction. And it's at this moment that you notice she pulls out a flashlight, because it gets just about dark enough that you guys can no longer see. And she says, "Well, best of luck to y'all." And she heads off.
I turn around. I'm like, Alan, do you have something to make light?
Alan's dead. He never was here.
Oh shit, I'm muted.
I take
I
out
ju-
my gun and I
uh,
shoot him in the head.
Hey, whoa, 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 hey, whoa! Wait.
Alan's not here to protest, so I guess it works.
What the fuck do you mean?
I'm joking. I'm joking.
I'm
Take
looking
out.
through my inventory right now to see if I have something.
Yeah, well, I take on my phone and I just turn
I
on
sent
the
you something,
flashlight.
Chris. Okay.
Oh, I have a Bic lighter. Oh, I could probably make a makeshift torch somehow. Okay, I'm gonna.
I,
Yeah.
I take on my phone and I have a flashlight, and it's the
Yep.
same burner phone that I've bought for everyone. So I'm
Yep.
like, use your damn flashlight.
Why did I not put it in my inventory? I have a
Because
burner
it's more
phone.
like a miscellaneous thing.
I have a lot of miscellaneous things in my inventory. You should see it. It's a long list. All right. I have a burner phone. Cool. I'm gonna start burning the battery. Use the flashlight.
Okay. Use the flashlight, and it appears to be holding for now.
Which button is it again? Is it this one?
I get next to him. I tell him like, okay, go in camera, and then the little button here. You go in
Uh-huh.
menu, and then you have like the flash if you wanted to just like flash when you're taking a picture, or always on. Like, select always on.
I'll always. Oh, okay. Oh, that's bright. Cool. Thank you.
Manuelo,
Yep.
it's at this moment you realize that it's not just the clothing that you have. His clothing includes all of his bags and
His
everything.
items and everything. Yeah.
All right. Let's start looking for
So
him.
I've got an extra gun. Woohoo!
That's all he thinks about.
Of all the things.
I'm gonna look underneath the table. Like, Eric, are you here? Eric.
You don't find anything.
Maybe switch to another fireplace. Those are both fireplaces.
Yeah, those were both fireplaces.
Oh, I'm gonna look in the first one.
Give me a second. Go, just making sure that that's there. Perfect. You go and you look inside, and you notice that there's stuff that's been burned, but aside from that, it just looks to be a regular fireplace.
Right, it's not in this one. What about this one?
Give me a perception check.
Perception.
Ooh.
19.
So you start checking thoroughly, and as you're looking up through the actual chimney itself, that's when you notice the back of this is actually a curtain. There's a way through.
Oh, dude, it's a two-way
What?
chimney. Maybe he went through here.
Before you guys continue, though, we'll just mock up with the time that you guys had spent looking for him on what Eric is doing.
Mhm.
So, Eric, this is the moment that you are in utter pitch black. And you are right in front of this door, yes.
And all of the I was about to open it as it goes completely pitch black.
Yes,
God damn it! I got nothing on me.
that's correct.
I feel like I drew the short straw for this game.
I found it funny when you said like, yeah, I'm gonna undress myself in my underwears and leave everything in the chimney. I'm like, okay.
I didn't think
Good
there
luck.
would be a second phase in the dark. Can you blame me?
Surprise. Ooh, sorry.
All right. All right. Let's logic this a bit. So, what would be my thought process here? Now it's our turn to seek.
Yep.
So that can mean one of four things, I think. I need to seek Meredith, she's hiding. I need to seek the clowns, they're hiding. I need to seek the other contestants. That'd be awkward because they're seeing me then. Or I need to seek the killer. In any of the cases, except maybe seeking other contestants, I kind of want to regroup with the others and or return to my pants where my flashlight is.
Okay. Very fair logic.
So I think I would start like guiding myself.
Back towards where you came.
Yeah,
Give me a luck roll.
yeah. I would just like hand on the wall, guide myself over.
Okay, you're using hand on the wall?
Yes.
Okay.
And just remember, I have a rough idea of the layout of the room, so it should give
Yeah,
me an
okay.
indication.
So in that case, no need for a luck roll.
Yeah, I'm not gonna stumble in the dark. That's dumb.
I mean, you will stumble in the dark, even if you have your hand on the wall, because you'll be stumbling over all sorts of unfamiliar things that you don't normally walk over.
Yeah, but I would
However,
go slowly.
you do know where you're going. Yes.
I would go slowly and would orient myself with the wall.
You find yourself at a wall, and then after a while, you find yourself, as a short time, an open space. Appears to be a door, as far as you can tell.
A door and an open space. Oh, I don't even know where I am on the map then, I guess.
Yep, this is correct. Do you try to get past the door? Sorry, do you go through the door, or do you try to ignore the door?
Does it feel like I've traveled the length of the room or just a small amount?
It feels like you traveled maybe halfway.
I would keep going because I remember having passed a chimney, not the door.
Okay. You end up stumbling around, hitting a couple of plants.
Ouch.
You definitely come across what appears to be windows, several of them. And then you find a chimney.
Okay, I would confidently try to push
You'd
on
be
the curtain
here.
in the back.
You end up pushing against the wall.
Oh, fucking.
Then you realize
the
you're in
wrong
the wrong chimney.
Either that or Meredith did something funky with it and it's no longer passable. Wouldn't put it past her, honestly.
I also wouldn't put it past her. You get to the second chimney. And you push.
Mm-hmm.
You appear to be pushing against the wall. Alan, something is pushing up against you.
Oh, what the hell? Where
It's
is
at
this?
that moment that you guys hear each other.
Oh. Alan, is that you?
Yeah. Are you naked back there?
No.
Oh.
He's
That would
in
have
his
been funny.
underwear,
I mean,
guess.
there's only one way for me to find out. Wait, we're in the
It sounds so very disappointed.
dark.
It's at that moment you notice the faint light coming from Alan's tiny burner phone.
I'm gonna try my newfound skills to take a picture of him as the curtain opens, with the flash on.
Okay.
I mean, you'd get a good picture of me, a little bit of soot in a few places, but otherwise,
Give me
good physical shape.
a intellect roll.
Who?
Alan.
Can you
This is
figure out
my
the
first
phone?
time. D20, I guess.
You managed to take a picture, and then looking at the phone, you notice the picture's fucking cursed.
How
You
cursed.
see the wide eyes of, it's a very unflattering picture of Eric. His eyes widen because having trying to adjust to the dark. Eric, a slight bit of a flash blinds you momentarily, very briefly.
Oh. Careful where you aim
And-
that flashlight. I just cover my eyes and try to peek through the crack of my fingers. See if I can adjust it lightly.
What's cursed about the photo, though, is that in the background, there's a clown running.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna show it to Manuel and be like, is that a normal feature? Does it like adds clown to the pictures?
Wait,
you
are you
add a
taking your
filter?
picture of me?
Wait,
That is
the
Yeah.
exactly
clown.
what he did.
Yeah, look, and I show him the picture.
Is he the one we're supposed to catch?
Oh
Are we supposed
shit!
to catch the fastest fuck boy?
Oh my god! I hope not. Did I see which way he was going, like from the picture?
It would have been somewhere past, from behind Eric. So probably somewhere down this direction.
Okay,
Alright,
Does
that's
he
where
not
he
do
was going.
squeaky
So.
noises that we hear?
You didn't hear anything.
So let's go investigate. You have to sport board his clothes back.
Oh, do you have my stuff?
Yeah, there you go. I give everything back to him, and the gun.
Stopping
I'm
wet.
just like looking at it a little bit before giving it, then I give it back to him. Nice piece.
All your stuff is clean, but it's still
soaked.
damp.
Yeah.
Not quite soaked. He wrung it out at least,
Yeah,
but definitely wet.
definitely moist.
Moist.
I'll leave it like I'll take my gun, a knife, and the flashlight I have,
Okay.
and I'll like somewhere where I can hang. I'll hang the clothes because I'm not gonna start walking around soaked.
Are you taking any other effects with you?
No, only those three.
Okay.
I don't need anything else really. Just some self-defense.
So you took the gun, the knife, and
Flashlight.
the flashlight. Okay.
Flashlight's kind of mandatory because it's dark.
It is indeed quite dark.
And now I can just imagine him having his knife and gun in his underwear, holding flashlight.
Well, I'm holding the.
You can't hold all three of them at the same time,
Yes,
so
you
one
can.
of them holstered. How?
I have the flashlight and the knife in one hand and the gun in the other, pointing down.
So that means everything else is being left on the chair over here,
What else do
including
I have?
your esoteric items.
See, I don't want to like. Ah.
It'd be cool if I had create or destroy water. That way I could dry them.
Yeah, you only have create water, right?
Yeah,
Correct.
Okay.
I'm a moist boy.
I mean, you could cast destroy water, but you're not going to like the description I give. My man's going to suck all that clothing.
I'm a thirsty boy.
Alright, I just take my man purse basically and stuff
Okay.
as much stuff as I can in there, even though it shouldn't all fit.
Okay. And then you hang just the clothing.
Yeah, basically leave. There's probably going to be a few things like some bundles of the dust of the brightstone dust left in there, maybe because I can't carry everything in there.
Okay, you're gonna leave brightstone dust behind.
At least some, because I know I have multiple doses.
Yep. So you're
Otherwise,
gonna
I'd be
take one
keeping
or
some of my different toolkits I have.
maybe 2 doses of brightstone you're keeping with you.
Yeah, let's say that.
Yeah.
I'm kind of caught pants down right now, just because I'm trying to be
Indeed.
subtle.
Indeed.
Alright, so I am still in my underwears. I have my soaking wet man purse on me with as much stuff as I can cram.
Good move. Cool.
It's gonna be a sight. Then I look at Alan. I tell him, if you want a proper selfie after, you can tell me. You know.
What's a selfie?
Never mind.
I'm pulling your leg. I know what a selfie is. No, it's funnier that way. You didn't see it coming. I'm shining the light. Do I see anything?
Not much. The light that
Me.
you have is not terribly strong, but you do see. I mean, you see enough of the corridor that you're not going to make any mistakes on navigation.
I want to check this room.
The darkness is rather oppressive, though. You guys can maybe see 20 feet in front of you.
I was gonna ask, does it feel like magical darkness?
Yes.
Might need to get devil sight.
So as you check the bathroom, you find no one.
Okay. It's just loading.
I'll go and open the door over here.
Okay. As you do so, you find a couple of chests and more wardrobes. It appears mostly to be a storage room.
Oh, close the door.
Perception check.
All of us?
Nope, just Manuela.
2.
You hear a giggle. Yep, basically like that. It came from the room you just came in. As you come back in, one of the chests is lying open. It's empty.
God damn. I think I just missed it.
Really? Can't have gone far then, unless it's invisible.
Well, you know, clowns can go from, tight spaces to another tight space.
Can't they do that if it's like connected in some way, like through plumbing?
No idea.
Because I don't think we've ever seen them go from a chest to another chest, right? Also, something's bothering me. What if we can't see him because he's invisible, but we can somehow see him, like, on a camera? Because nobody saw him until we saw that picture Alan took.
I take out my cell phone with the flashlight, but with the camera.
Okay.
And start looking in everywhere I'm going with it.
Okay.
I'll go back in the room with it just to check.
Okay. As you go and you look around, you start to see a little more movement than usual, but then as soon as you get to where the movement was, gone. Nothing. Perhaps it was a rat.
I don't know.
So are each of you using this this technique of looking around with your phones, or are you guys looking with your eyes?
I would use that also.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to do that.
Give me a second. Manuel, ding. You open into this room. It is another room that definitely seems to be more related to board gaming.
It's the
Hey, look
council
And you
area.
see a bunch of props as well for improv.
I look around with my phone.
You don't see anything out of the ordinary.
I got nothing.
Is that another door?
Where?
Here?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. I would like to go inspect that one then.
Okay. As you inspect this one, are you inspecting it just with your eyes, with your phone?
The phone.
Okay, give me a
Well,
perception
both.
check.
I have no idea if the phone thing matters.
Perception check.
Yeah, uh, 15 trained.
There definitely seems to be some movement getting picked up on the phone, but you're not seeing anything.
Ooh.
Almost as if your camera is glitching.
What?
It appears to be glitching right here.
I would definitely approach then.
It's right in front of what appears to be a wardrobe.
Guys.
Oh, yeah.
And I would call
Try
out-
something?
I'm gonna see if I can open the wardrobe as soon as I know they're inside the room.
Okay.
Can I take a picture?
Yep.
So I'll take a picture and look at what I've got from the picture.
Cool. So, Eric, you're opening the thing, and Manuela, you're taking a picture. So right as you open the wardrobe, Manuel, you take a hasty picture. And the picture comes out as Eric is opening the wardrobe, and you see just the smallest bit of a clown shoe, as if whatever was there that you don't see with your eyes is like a very short clown that had just jumped into the wardrobe, with just catching its foot in the photo. And this is as he's opening the wardrobe.
Do I catch anything?
You didn't see anything. I assume unless you're if you're going with your phone, you just see like the glitching and then
Yeah,
the glitching.
then I would just see the glitching. And it
You see the
ends?
glitching and it stops.
I look at the others. Is it just like Schrodinger's clown? It's there and
don't
it's
know.
not there until we look.
In the picture, it seems like it's there. I showed to the other ones.
Wait, you took a picture?
Yeah.
I'm gonna stand in front of the door in case whatever it is tries to exit the room.
I try and take like multiple pictures around the room.
Okay. As you do so, none of the pictures are picking up, and you start hearing giggling. It's coming from outside the room, and you hear the rustling of leaves.
Wait, from outside the room, like outside the window or outside
Nope,
the door?
outside the room, outside the door.
I go in the
Run to
hallway and I
him.
start taking pictures around the hallway.
Yeah, I would
Okay.
use my camera to identify the glitching again. See if I can find that.
Okay. So, Shima, you managed to take a picture anywhere in particular that you're aiming?
Well, first here,
Okay.
to the leaves,
Nothing happens.
and then
Eric, before the second picture, Eric, where are you looking? You're looking with your camera?
Yeah, I would be looking with the camera. I would start
Okay.
with the plan that he took a picture of because we didn't communicate anything. And I would
Yep.
start moving towards the other ones if I don't see any glitching.
Cool. No glitching here.
Or just quickly
And then
pan to
you
the
do
next
you do find glitching over here. And it's at that moment that Shima takes a picture, and as he does so, you guys hear the rustling of leaves in the distance. And you get another picture of what appears to be a foot of this clown thing just barely escaping.
he's over there.
Hurry!
You hear more rustling of leaves.
You can, if you take a look through your camera, you can see something weird happening with it. It's almost as if the supernatural is making the camera glitch.
I'll try to use my phone just to use the camera and find the glitch.
Okay. So you go and you start looking around with the camera, and you notice that there is definitely a glitching coming from here.
I'm gonna occasionally take pictures behind us just to make sure we don't get. I don't know.
Okay, let's
Surprise.
surround it. So I'm gonna go where the fireplace is, so he doesn't escape from that side. Somebody be in front and on the other side.
I'll get in front of it.
As you guys get closer, you hear the rustling of leaves. Still the same plant.
With the camera as it's doing.
There's no more glitching.
Try to
This
look
one?
around.
So you guys pan around, and you find the glitching. It's both you and Alan who see it. It's just behind Eric.
I'm gonna say, we can see you. We know you're here.
No, you don't.
He actually responds.
Yes.
I mean, I take a picture of like right here.
Okay. As you take a picture, you manage to catch in the picture something that appears to be holding on to Eric from behind. You're catching just the edges of like his fingers and shoes. It's definitely very short. It's about half the height of Eric, and appears to have definitely, the sort of comically large clown shoes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, happens to be wearing those and has white sort of Mickey Mouse gloves. Eric, you don't feel anything.
I can see you grabbing onto Eric, you tiny ass
Wait, what?
clown.
I turn around best I can. I don't know if I'm being actually.
As you turn around, that's when you feel something, but as soon as you felt it, it's almost as if it's gone. And you guys hear a voice from behind Alan saying, his ass smelled weird anyway.
As fast as possible, I'm gonna try to turn around and take a picture.
So you go and you turn around and you take a picture, and you happen to miss it.
Damn it. He's sneaky. Let's go.
And he says, "Good luck trying to catch me with those reflexes. Y'all gotta be fast as fuck, boy."
I'm gonna cast Great Water right here to make the surface slippery.
Okay. You guys hear the voice from over here. Too dark, you'll never see me. I can be anywhere.
Damn it. Fuck, I don't know what to do now.
Fuck, I can't find a dock. Oh, there it is. Ritual spells summons.
All right, you know what? Let's make a little bargain here.
I'm listening.
Do you mind taking a couple of drinks of this, and I take out my dose of ambrosia?
What the fuck is that?
This is something that's gonna really make you feel good.
You trying to poison me?
No. This is something that comes from the world of
The feast.
the feast, with the succubus.
You hear the rustling of leaves and then a couple sniffs in the air.
I just open the bottle and I like wave it in front of me.
You didn't honestly just bring what I thought you brought.
I brought the
All
real
right.
shit.
I'm listening. What's the bargain?
I'm giving you this, and you let us at least be able to see you.
Sure.
But at the same time,
At the same time, I'm going to. Here's what I'll do. I'll take it. I will drink this, and I will enjoy my drink, and I will stand perfectly still the entire time.
all right,
That's fair.
perfect. So I'm gonna walk a little bit further here.
Okay.
Like hand out the bottle like this way,
Okay.
and wait for him to grab it and drink it, and show himself up.
You see the bottle gets snatched from your hands, and you see it bob in the darkness for a moment, and it gets to the center over here. And you hear the stopper just pour out.
Boom.
And then you start to hear comical sips. Wait, skip. No, that's the stuff. And then another sip. Oh, what the fuck are y'all waiting for? You got your chance.
And at that point, I would like to cast Entangling Force.
Okay. You're just directing it at anything, or
Well,
I assume
where
you're
the
directing it
bottle is
at.
being, yeah, where the bottle is being drank.
Okay.
Like I'm expecting, like where the bottle's getting drink, the little body at the bottom, and I'm trying to wrap my thing, my lines and
Your
around it.
your vines start to grasp around and they start to contour this sort of shape of darkness. And all the while, there's no reaction from the actual clown. It just keeps sipping.
I'm looking at the other ones. Are you taking pictures or something?
I'm taking out my phone then, and I'm taking pictures of this.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking pictures also.
You go and you take a picture, but there's something wrong with the picture. You see the vines, and then you've got this outline of darkness in the center. And it's making the contour. And it's as if whenever you're taking a picture of this, it's just glitching out like crazy.
Fuck this, I'm attacking the shadow.
Okay.
Well, first I wanted to also take out my crystal ball of the wound, see
Okay.
if it's reacting to anything.
It does not appear to be reacting.
And by attacking, I mean I want to tackle him.
You want to tackle him?
Yeah.
Okay. So you go and you manage
Make it
to.
harder for him to unentangle himself.
Okay. You tackle this thing to the ground, and that's when you feel it. Okay, you caught me. All right. What the fuck do you want?
You've been found! We won the game! Let Meredith know.
All right. Well,
We did the seat part.
found-
We got you.
you're right. You did. That's where I give you my pot of gold. Oh wait, no. Meredith mentioned the next part. Okay, you found me. You guys won. And then you hear a ring-a-ding-ding from the bell.
Oh, what's next? Also, I'm not letting go of him.
Well, you found me. So now it's my turn to seek.
We already went through this.
60. 59.
Does Meredith say anything?
58.
Do I sense where his body is, or is he just still just a shadow?
Basically hugging him at the moment. He appears to be a very small thing. 57.
It's gonna be hard for you to find us without eyes. I'm gonna try to gouge his eyes out.
Oh my god.
Going dark urge right there.
Fuck. Okay,
This
go
guy
ahead and
pisses
make
me off,
just-
man.
I just
Go
love
ahead.
your thing going dark urge.
Yeah, that's amazingly hilarious.
So go ahead and give an attack.
I'm gonna do there you go. I'm gonna put effort too, just to make sure I.
Also,
You know what? I'm putting effort to roll. I'm gonna put effort to damage.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Cool. So you managed to hit him because he is not only is he entangled, you've tackled him to the ground, and you're going straight for the eyes as well, and you're clawing at what you can only assume is his face,
Yes.
and you manage to just start gouging into it, and you hear it start to react. It starts to yell out in pain and says, why are you doing this?" As you continue to gouge into it. And then afterwards, after having made a claw, a great gouge across its face, its voice kind of changes. It's sort of unhinged now. And it says, 54.
At that point, I'm gonna cast Erase Memory on the creature, and I'm gonna tell Alan, "Let's run."
Let's fucking run.
Okay.
Yeah. Wait.
So that actually cost me 1 intellect.
He got 2 head.
My man's got 2 edge.
Wow.
You are still going to need to make a intellect roll.
Yeah. Seven.
You feel as if you've only managed to erase just the actual claw part, but you notice that as you're using the spell, the creature's mind is incredibly complex.
God damn. Alright, let's go. Let's try and hide.
Yeah, I'm gonna run and try to find my
I'm going
previous
back
hiding
this
spot.
way.
You guys hear, as you're running and trying to hide, you guys hear 59, 58.
Did he reset his count?
Yes, because I made it.
Oh, that's actually okay.
I'm
Good.
replacing the logs.
I'm taking out the line. Like you're gonna make me some space move.
Okay. Yeah, there's enough room for both of us, I think.
There's only enough room for both of you.
Well,
There's no more room in there.
I'm gonna go elsewhere then. I don't care at this point. He's unhinged. I'm gonna like run. Not sure we'll like
yes.
cycle around.
The lights are slowly starting to come back.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna take the bucket that's here. I'm gonna fill it with water, and as we go inside, I'm gonna make sure like the whole pile is damp, to make sure that no fire can be started at any point.
Yeah.
The guy's gonna make the logs wet.
Yeah.
Okay, I want to look through this door here, see if someone's here already.
You do happen to find Matilda once again. A moment just to reveal. You find Matilda, and she looks at you and she says, "What the fuck's going on?"
Oh,
And
God.
that's when Meredith chimes in finally and says, "It seems you guys found him. All right, time to hide again."
Is this just gonna go non-stop until they find me? I hope not.
Matilda, hearing this, immediately looks at you wide-eyed and says, "Fuck it," and then she hides underneath the bed.
Go, Eric. Go with her. Go with her.
I'm just gonna. Those are like chests or wardrobes, right?
Yes,
I want to go in
giant
those.
wardrobes. Okay. Which one in particular?
Just this one here.
Okay.
Screw it. I'm just gonna put myself in like behind as many like hanging dresses and whatnot that there is in there.
So that even if they open the door, they just see dresses.
And
Time passes.
if they look close enough, they might see my toes because I'm still butt naked.
Oh shit, that's right.
I don't give a flying fuck at this point. I'm in knife to my neck.
So, time goes by. And you guys don't hear anything. And then you guys hear a ringing of the bell. And Meredith says, "Oh, we have our first loser. Give it up to Mark. Poor bastard. He didn't even have anything to do with all of this."
Oh no.
Oh, hi, Mark.
And then
Hope
the
he's
lights
not
come
dead.
back. Thanks for playing. Make sure to come back tomorrow for the next activity. Oh wait, you guys are going to be here tomorrow for the next activity. Isn't that fun?
Wait, which one's Mark again?
Mark
The
was the one
magician.
that did, the magician that didn't knew
He
nothing
knows nothing about the
occult.
occult, so he literally.
Oh no. All right, he's dead.
Well, we got our sacrificial lamb.
So
damn.
the lights come back up, and you guys start to hear, and even Matilda starts to move around. Says, "Thank fuck it wasn't me."
Yeah. It's kind of fucked up that someone has to die for this to end, though.
I don't think he's gonna be the only one. And you hear her pull a sigh. Well, back to the investigation. And she heads over to a table and she starts perusing through some of the stuff that she's found.
Well, did you find anything interesting at least?
She looks at you and seeing that, glances around to see that whether or not you're alone.
Yeah, I am.
And she looks at you sort of uncertain. Make a persuasion check.
Where's my charisma stat?
Intellect.
Okay, fine. It's not really lies or trickery, so I can't use that training. I'll put in an effort also.
Okay.
It's gonna cost me 3 intellect. God damn. Ooh, okay, worth it.
She looks around. She says, "Well, you know that buddy of yours that's been, Fishman, with you?
Yes.
I don't mean to say anything against him, but it was one of the other books that I found. I found pictures of him. He was here.
So you
before.
found those books too.
Yes.
Well, alright. I can't prove you without a shadow of a doubt that you can trust me, because obviously we're still strangers, but I can give him an alibi, and I can tell him that there was an impersonator of him up until like a week ago.
Insight. As you say this, see how she reacts.
I don't know if I have anything. Perception-ish? Identifying lies, quality,
Perception,
importance.
lies,
Yeah,
yep.
okay.
Use that one. Seems to be reacting as just about everyone would. She says, does he have a twin brother or something?
No, there's a weird aspect. It's not quite a known aspect, or it's an evolving aspect. We don't quite fully know the story about that yet. But some of it took the shapes of a handful of people we know, including me and Alan, and we worked at disposing of them because they were sowing chaos and disruption under our name. We got mine pretty much at its inception, but the one impersonating Alan wandered the world around for a handful of weeks. We only got
Wow.
rid of it not long ago. I wouldn't be surprised if at some point it was here. We didn't manage to retrace all of its steps.
Only got rid of it not that long ago.
Yes.
Well, then, does that make sense? Wait, how long ago?
DM, do I have an exact time frame I can give her? I should know that, right?
About a week.
About a week that we dispatched it.
Oh, well, that I guess that would make sense though, because the pictures are definitely from about 3 weeks ago,
Okay. Here's something
as
I
far as I
don't
can tell
know
from the
yet.
cams.
Is it a simple coincidence that the doppelganger was here, or is the doppelganger the murderer and already dead? Because we've already gotten rid of it. If the doppelganger is only here by coincidence and the murderer is someone else, we have a murder on the loose. And considering that we found already Matthias stabbed with a knife and dead this morning, I'm inclined to believe that the murderer is still around.
Insight, as you mentioned, Matthias being stabbed and dead this morning.
$20!
She seems genuinely surprised at this news. It's clear to you that she had no knowledge of that. Which is going to suck if, during the last session, you guys already had this conversation with her and I just completely forgot because I didn't write it down.
We did not
No, I don't
divulge
think we
that
have.
to anyone.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just figured that at this point, I think I can trust her.
Well, not only that, because the woman already said it on the speakerphone that he was dead.
Yes, well, she mentioned that, yes, but she didn't mention that it was before the hide and seek or any detail.
Mhm.
But at this point, I personally, I haven't consulted the others, but they're not here, so fuck it.
And
But I think she's
your
not the
fish
murderer.
friend, your fish friend wasn't there for the other murder?
For Matthias, me and my two acquaintances found Matthias at the same time, and we slept together in the same room.
And
I'm ready
there's
to vouch for
no
them.
opportunity for him to have snuck out or anything without you knowing.
I mean, we kept not patrols, we kept watch over the night to make sure nothing would enter our room, and all of us did notice that there were squeaky noises of clowns patrolling outside our doors. So I think we would
Yeah,
have all noticed individually that it would be risky to leave our rooms, yes, during the night. As for did
I
he
did
actually
indeed
try it?
notice.
What?
I did indeed notice there was indeed people with things patrolling.
I do trust him, though. I do believe it's not him who murdered Matthias. As a matter of fact, I can tell you where we slept. We were almost at the exact opposite of the building. If somebody performed that during the night between patrols, that would be somebody who slept near Matthias.
Hmm. I suppose that would be the case, yeah. Okay, I believe you. So your friend is not the murderer?
He's weird. I'll grant you that. I find him weird and I hang out with him. But I'm ready to vouch that he's not the murderer.
You see her shuffle a couple of papers around. She looks half convinced. Says, "Okay, well, I sincerely hope you're right." Insight.
Come on, character sheet, unminimize. Hope I got the right thing because it was like. Oh, okay. 4. I don't know.
It's tough to read her at the moment. She does seem to be, well, in this case, 7 actually, but uh, she does. She looks like she's sort of still a little cautious.
Listen, if we want to get out of here alive, and I believe you're not the murderer either based on your reactions, if we want to get out of here alive, we might need to start cooperating with one another.
There's a look of relief on her face as you say that. She says, "Yes, I agree."
Alright, so if you find anything, don't be afraid to come and see us. I don't have a problem sharing more information with you as we find some on our side also.
Well, that's a relief. And she picks up her stuff and she starts to. She goes and she gives you a quick nod as she's holding the stuff. I'm gonna go see if I can find some of the others.
Be wary and take care of yourself.
At that moment, you notice that she had forgotten a page.
I'm gonna go take a look at the page you forgot.
As you go and you do so, you notice that it appears to be it appears to be writing, like almost like the excerpt part of a manuscript. And this one, on as far as you can tell, sorry, not as far as you can tell, you can tell without a doubt that it is about the Silent Father, because you notice on the actual page itself, it gives the instructions on how to draw a Silent Father circle.
Okay, that's something she was reading.
Yes, that was amongst her notes.
3 knowledge, let's go.
It's about Silent Father.
Does I know I'm not there, but well, no, I'm not there, so I can't ask them.
Yeah, what are you guys doing during all of this?
Interesting.
Well,
I
once
mean,
you
I
said
heard.
it's over, I'm getting out.
Yeah, same.
So, by all means, go ahead.
For now, to find Eric.
You wouldn't
As
know what
as you guys
direction I
had
went. That's the problem.
as you guys have gotten out is roughly when you saw Matilda pass by, and she just gives a quick shy nod and an uneasy glance at Alan as she walks by. Alan, you definitely catch this.
I'll say, do you know where our friend's at?
Oh, yeah, he was in the other room. She points you towards the room that she was in.
Right, thank you.
She gives you the proper instructions.
Honks.
Wakey, wakey.
Alan, as you're walking by, give me a perception check.
One.
Oh,
Ooh,
shit.
One.
You hear the rumbling of your belly. It makes you think, oh, God damn, that frobscottle was good.
I'm gonna take a sip.
He's getting addicted to frobscottle.
Oh fuck yeah, man! It clears your intestines out. You know, it hurts a little bit, but it's kind of clearing all the gunk. It's like a
All of the
fresh
dead
start for
fish
your.
gut.
Yeah, it's a fresh start for your intestines.
So you guys find your friend Eric just fine.
I'm just standing there looking at this, trying to understand the implications. Does it look
What
like
you
it
got there,
belongs
buddy?
to here, or does it look like something that belonged to her that she left here?
It definitely looks a little bit more out of place than the other stuff. It didn't look like anything that was from what you guys have found or what she was looking at when you saw her earlier, back when she was in the other room with all the books.
Interesting. Why would someone of the Silent Father be here investigating this?
What's your friend exactly?
Oh, hey. I was talking with Matilda. She just left. You might have caught her considering your timing.
Yeah, we did.
So, to resume the conversation I had with her, TLDR, I shared some of the information we had, including fake Alan versus what she was, well, suspecting was actually you based on a picture she found. Did my best to clear your name,
Oh, thank you.
and I think I got on her good side. And I think she's not the murderer, because I also unpacked about Matthias being dead this morning, and she seemed genuinely shocked about it.
Yeah, I don't think she is either.
Like, the look on her face told me a lot.
It would be very unfortunate if she was the murderer.
Well,
Because
I have this now that makes me wonder if she's just not the best actor ever. And I just showed them
Oh.
this manuscript of the Silent Father. This is clearly not from Meredith's collection here, although I don't know whose handwriting that could be.
Don't you remember in her old mansion she had a room for the Silent Father?
Aren't
You
the
do
Silent
remember this,
Father
yes,
and the... Yes, I
okay,
do
yes.
remember that. But aren't the Silent Father and the Honk Mother, like, bitter enemies opposed?
Indeed. And since when does one person of the occult only dabbles in one and only particular thing?
Yeah, but
Except
who would have a motive to murder one of Meredith's summons? Someone who's apparently aligned on the opposite side, or am I reading too much into this?
I mean, from what I gathered, the Silent Father isn't completely opposed. It's like, how do I put this?
the yin and the yang.
The yin and yang, yeah, to each other.
Well,
Kind of like how you pick on your brother, but you know, they're still your brother, so they're like related, but they pick at each other.
I wouldn't know.
I don't know. Well, I don't have a brother either, but I'm just theorizing. That's kind of what it is. But I was gonna say it would be very unfortunate if she was the murderer,
And just
even
unpack all
though I
the
don't think she.
information.
Well, because I haven't told you this. Maybe you know, maybe you don't. She's a shapeshifter.
Matilda?
Yeah.
Nope, that would be
No,
Maddie.
that's Maddie.
Oh, that
That's
would
a
be Maddie.
shapeshifter.
Oh, I'm
And
sorry.
I was there when when we
I
talked to
take
her.
it back.
Yeah, I'm normally
That is
normally I wouldn't intervene with something like that,
Yeah,
but
but it was my
considering the
mistake.
amount of mats, it's very easy to make the mistake between them. So
Well,
I don't mind
in my
getting that
notes,
out.
Thank you.
what Kiki just said clearly contradicts my notes anyway, so I would have argued
Yeah,
Yeah.
because
him
Matilda is
anyways.
aspect of death. She's not aspect of change. Yeah. Oh yeah, she's aspect of death.
Is she
But she
aspect of
studied.
that?
Yeah. Well, that's what I have in my notes.
Yeah,
Hmm.
she is. When I true sighted her, I saw for a moment about the aspect of death, but she was able to hide it.
Okay. I think I remembered that. I just probably didn't write it down.
And Maddie was the one who also told me that, oh, you're not trying to hide. And I'm like, well, I never needed a reason for it, but now it sounds like something that's useful. Because apparently I'm a beacon of the wounds.
You wear your allegiance literally on your sleeves.
Yep. So I'm gonna re-say what I wanted to say is I hope it's not Maddie who's the murderer, even though I don't think she is, because she's a shapeshifter.
Well,
Just making sure both of you guys know. I don't remember which one of you knew and which one
well,
didn't.
unless Maddie was impersonating Matilda right there,
No, I mean,
because I didn't talk to Maddie about this. I told Matilda because I figured I think we can trust her.
no, I know. I'm just talking about Maddie, like as a side note, because she's a shapeshifter. She could easily turn into any one of us and kill someone and blame it on us. That's just
Wait,
one more thing that we can
crackpot
consider.
theory here. I'm putting my tinfoil hat on. What if the pictures that we found are not of fake Alan, but of Maddie shapeshifted as
Yeah,
Alan?
that's the one thing I'm worried about.
This is crackpot theory to no end, because how would she know
Yeah. I
Alan?
don't think that's the case. I don't think she's a killer, but if she is, it would be awfully convenient that she's a shapeshifter.
But also, how would she know your appearance? Because I don't think we crossed pat with her before.
Yeah, there's that too.
Still a crackpot theory that's kind of funny.
More like if she's the killer now, she could like reiterate that I'm the killer, by turning into me and killing someone. Not to give the DM ideas,
The DM
hopefully.
should already have this planned out.
I've got yeah, it is already planned out. So
Okay, good.
it's whether or not you guys are spouting stuff, the actual sequence of events that's happening is already set in stone.
The thing is, can we arrive to the conclusion that you set to the story?
Oh, I hope so.
That's the point.
Also, this is obviously not a question you can answer now, but I'm wondering what are you like adding to it based on our conjecture, just for the shits and giggles?
There is little nudges here and there, but that's just to help guide things along when I see something that's maybe a little unexpected. I've done maybe one such nudge throughout the entirety of this small sub mission.
Subplot.
There's a knock at the door, and then in comes everyone's favorite. Oh, hey,
Matthew, handsome Matt.
no, Maddie.
Maddie.
Oh, speak of
Oh,
wolf.
hey, I was looking for you guys.
Oh,
Well, I'm glad to see that you're all okay. I take it you, of course, all heard about Mark.
let me add to my note: death by hide and seek. Okay.
I was just, I don't know. Did you guys manage to see anything? Do you guys know what happened?
Well, I heard while we were in the first hiding period that the clowns were looking for someone to murder. So I think that the way the game was supposed to be handled is the first one found would be the first one dead.
Yeah, so it does seem to be the case.
That does seem to be the case.
And I think Mark was the
Unfortunately,
unfortunate
nobody-
victim during the third round.
Yeah.
She looks to each of you and says, "It's sad.
Yeah, I think he's the only one who wasn't into the supernatural.
Yeah,
It's
as
just-
Meredith announced, he
Yeah.
had nothing to do with all of this.
It's very unfortunate.
Maddie looks sad for a second. She says, "Well, I'm glad at least some of my future prospects are still alive."
Did
Right?
you know him?
No. No, I had no idea who he was. Did you guys find out anything? You guys look like you were very serious just now.
Find out?
I look
No.
at the others.
There it is. There's that look, and she points right at you, Eric. You guys did find something, didn't you?
I don't know if it's relevant. I mean, there's apparently pictures of Alan, and I point to Alan, that are apparently dating from a handful of weeks here that has led a few people to think he's the murderer.
But I wasn't here a few weeks ago, so it was my doppelganger that
I
we
can
had to
vouch
kill.
for the fact that he wasn't there a few weeks ago, and I can vouch for the fact that he had an impersonator that we dispatched about a week ago.
A week ago.
Yeah.
Like an impersonator?
Yes.
You mean like someone with my abilities, or?
Not really.
It's more like, well, do you know about the aspect of the real?
Oh, isn't that new aspect that a lot of
Yeah,
people are all the buzz about?
yeah.
Oh,
So,
is
long
it that
story
well known
short,
already?
Well, it's I've been hearing that. Well, where I like to get my information was a small shop. You know, he closed since. At least I think he closed. But
What
he,
shop?
she goes and she describes exactly the shop that you guys used to go to.
No.
And she says, yeah, no, there was. I remember walking in during the day, and he was talking about this whole thing, and he had already sent out letters to his other friends about this new revolutionary manuscript. And it was like an anti thing. I don't have much information, but apparently it's
Yeah.
got a lot of people interested.
So
it's the same shop that we used to go
Yeah.
to,
yes.
Yeah.
where the guy got killed.
Mhm.
Yes.
So we
By-
might be responsible for the manuscript that he found.
Yeah.
She looks at
And-
you guys wide-eyed.
And we might also be the reason, well, his imposter, when I'm looking at Alan, that he's no longer in business.
Wait,
Well, from what we figured, he got a little too cocky with the aspect of the real and got killed. We arrived too late.
she covers her mouth.
Yeah. That shit is dangerous. You don't want to fuck with it.
All three of you insight.
Jesus Christ, you guys.
No clue.
Inside would be intellect, right?
Yeah, or in your case, it's the identifying, assessing dangers, lies, quality, importance.
But if I want to put an effort into that, it's going to cost me intellect, right?
Yes, correct.
Oh god damn it! I don't have edge in intellect.
Yeah, me neither. I have 0 hedge. So every time I cast Great Water, it costs 2. My brain bleeds easily.
Yeah.
My goodness, a 2, a 3,
I put
and
in
another 3,
effort.
but technically, you got a 9.
I put in everything in this one. I have trained and I have an effort.
She's being absolutely genuine. She looks rather distraught. She's like, he's dead.
He's no longer of this world, as far as we've figured.
Yeah,
Oh.
he had already crossed the door.
Well, he learned a lot from his shop.
So did
May
we.
he rest in peace. And then, after a while, the little bit of sadness kind of leaves on her face. As well, there's always something more to look forward. Life changes, right?
I mean, that's apparently the motto of the aspect you partake in, so. Take it
It'll-
in stride, I guess?
She looks at you and she gives like a couple of nods, like, yeah. I mean, no choice. It's not like anything I do now is gonna turn back whatever happened, right?
Unfortunately. But
And then
the
she looks
NT
at
aspect was taking the appearance of Alan. We believe that's what's on that picture that some people here found.
so an aspect that could mimic the aspect that changed and polymorph, or
I don't think it can polymorph
No,
more than it,
that was
it
its
just
original
yeah.
form.
It just adopted Alan as its form.
That's how it spawned.
It
Okay,
couldn't
so-
shapeshift from Alan to me and then to Manuelo. It just stayed Alan.
huh?
It's like it needs something to copy just to come in
To exist.
to physical form. Yeah, exactly. Like it
Eric?
doesn't have its own form by default.
The DM to player, Eric.
Yes.
Do you still have the paper with the Silent Father in your hand?
Yes.
It catches her eye for a moment. She says, "What's that you got there?"
Oh, I found that on the table here. I'm gonna just point the table.
Did I look at it? She holds out her hand.
Sure. I
Picks
just
up,
found
says,
it
"Oh,
weird
yeah,
that
give it back." And she seems to inspect it for a bit. Is this your handwriting? Is this something you're working on?
No.
Oh, whose is it?
your guess is as good as mine.
Huh.
Can you notice something out of it that I'm not catching?
Well, I mean, some of the theory on this seems pretty solid, but the notes that are left here, they don't quite match up. Anyway, she hands it back to you.
What do you mean?
Well, the notes on the page. She just points to the page. Anyway, I gotta get going. And she leaves.
I just, in a baffled state, I just take a look again at the notes on the page. Did I miss something?
You're looking at the page. You don't see any extra notes.
Wait, what?
It looks like a handwritten page, but you don't see any, like, notes that seem to alter what's written.
Well, what she's talking
Manuelo,
about.
you're good at like noticing the occult stuff, right? I see you speaking to weird spirits every now and then.
Wait, what?
Yeah, you heard me. You're good at like noticing occult stuff. Can you like look at this with your sight? My head hurts too much for this right now.
Sure. And, true sight this bitch.
Cool. So as you do so, you notice that there was apparently some sort of ink that was used that seems to have annotations on the page. And the annotations are indicating slight changes to what appears to be drawing a circle of the Silent Father. But the annotations are not only to the actual sequence of how to draw it, they're specifying very specific angles to use and the Silent Father's circle has annotations directly on it to show different curvature. That it maintains maybe about 80% of the same circle, but is different.
Does it has some connection or resemblance to the real?
It's almost as if someone took a circle of the Silent Father and incorporated some portions of the circle of the real.
Ooh. Ooh, that's not good.
That's a
Relate the
spicy
information
revelation
to
right
the other
there,
ones.
if I heard one.
We need to speak with Meredith. We need to speak with Meredith.
Yep.
Let's find one of the clowns and see if they talk to her.
Yep.
Why are you playing a different song?
No reason. I never play a different song for actual reasons.
I love how this one is called Safe Question Mark.
I'm gonna try here out on a whim, and I'm gonna speak out loud, and I'm gonna be Meredith. We need to speak with you. Can you come to us or tell us where to go to find you? There seems to be a huge misunderstanding.
Start
What?
to hear
Where does this sound familiar?
the ringing of a bell. What, the song?
Yeah. Is that from Persona 3?
Nope.
It's
Shouldn't
from
be, at
Persona
least.
4. Okay.
No, Persona
if
4
this
does not
is-
have that sound font. I can tell you that.
Now, if this is what I think it's from, if I remember where I got this one from, this should be from a amazing indie horror game. Fuck, what's it called?
It's okay.
I'll have to
Yeah.
look it up.
Is it called Dirge?
It's probably older than
I mean,
that.
you said amazing indie horror game.
Oh,
I
no.
thought of Dirge right away.
No. No, it is not from that. So you guys everyone hears a bell ring. It says, "I'm only going to do this once. No, you don't need to talk to me."
Oh. Okay, so she is listening through everything we're saying. Which means she knows I'm innocent.
I mean, is that even the point of her game right now?
Yeah, I don't
Well,
think so.
So, obviously she's listening.
You stated the
I'm-
point of the game right at the beginning.
To
What
find the
fuck it
killer.
was?
Yeah.
Oh, you got to find the killer.
I'm
But
just gonna say out loud. I understand you want to make a game, but for me right now, the real is being a real, an actual problem, and it's something that I want to try and contain the most that I can. And right now with this, I want to know who gave you this. Is it the fake Alan?
There's no answer.
The paper, did Eric took it or is it still on the table?
Oh, I gave it to you for you to read the
Okay.
notes.
I'll pocket it. I'll keep it.
Okay.
I mean, this is either from one of the contestants here, or this is a clue Meredith left for the game, or it's all unrelated and it's a different problem on our hands if the real is involved.
did I misunderstand? Did Matilda leave that behind? That
Well,
paper?
Yep,
I
that
found
was Matilda who
Matilda
left.
looking at it.
Right.
I don't know if she left it down because I don't know her handwriting, so I don't know if it's her. I mean, at this point, we can go ask her. Do we try to find Matilda?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Sure, there we go.
Okay.
All right, Manuelo. Let's go.
So you guys start to search the place with the purpose of finding Matilda.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
We haven't found a room yet, right? Not that we know of.
Sorry?
We haven't found where her room is yet, right?
Um,
As far as we know, I don't think so.
as
Wasn't
far
it
as you
upstairs?
know, not particularly.
Okay.
You guys found her in a room.
I found her
Yeah,
in this room.
It was upstairs yesterday. Well, the last time.
Yeah, you guys know that it's definitely on the second floor, but you're not sure which one was attributed to her.
Alright, let's start there.
Well, didn't we select our rooms? Alright, downstairs.
Heading downstairs. Give me a second.
Oh, that's downstairs? Oh, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
Yes, we're on the second floor right now.
Right. Oh, sorry about that.
Stop moving for a moment, please. As I just prep the one thing that I have to put.
Oh, yeah, I forgot this room has a giant kiwi rug.
Okay, cool. Manuelo, perception check. Everyone else stop for the moment.
14.
You hear a faint conversation coming from this direction. It appears to be, as far as you can tell, like hushed whispers.
I didn't see a ping for
that
com.
room.
Oh, yes, that door.
GM layer strikes again.
GM layer strikes all the time.
I'm gonna try and I'm gonna make a sign of the other ones like to be silent,
Okay.
and I'm gonna make like hand signs like people talking. Try and listen. And
I'll
try
just
to
give him a
listen.
thumbs up.
You hear
Is
the
there,
voice of Matilda.
is there glass nearby? Like a cup or a glass?
Yes.
Okay, I want to approach silently as possible and just like, and throw him the cup.
Okay.
So he catches it, making sure
Shima,
he's looking at me.
give me
I'm
a
not
reflex.
looking at you because I'm at the door.
That's why I
already
said,
looking.
shh.
I'm not turning. I'm trying to listen.
I have a cup so you can listen.
I'm doing the hand sign of like. Shh.
I'm gonna put the cup on the floor and I'm gonna slide it towards him.
Oh boy.
Give me a roll.
Any roll?
Roll for dexterity. You slide the cup. It goes about 3/4 of the way. Stops short and then rolls around.
Oh my god.
Be glad you didn't roll a 1.
Fuck it. Alright. Let him do his thing.
Okay.
Fuck me for trying to help, I guess.
You hear, Manuel, you hear the conversation that's going on. Telling you it's not him. It may look the same, but it can't be. And then you hear the handsome Matt say, it's too much of a coincidence. How could it not be? And then that's about what you can make out for the moment.
No, I'll sneakily try to go back to the other ones, and then I'm gonna whisper to them. Okay, so from what I understand, it's
Handsome Matt.
it's Matilda and the handsome Matt that are talking, and Matilda is trying to convince him that fake Alan was the one who might have been here for the last 3 weeks ago.
Handsome Matt's the one that I roughly interrogated, right?
Exactly.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, I
and
don't
he's
think he's
having
gonna
some
trust me after what I
difficulty.
did anyway.
Yeah, you kind of like shot your own foot there, buddy.
Yeah, I want to be cool like a cop, okay?
See, this is the kind of thing you should like talk to us before. Don't just do that in the spur of the moment.
The spur of the moment.
So I'm gonna try and open the door here silently.
Okay, you do so. No
And
one's on the other side to witness it.
I'm gonna go at the bottom, and like from this place here, I'm gonna start like walking a bit loud, like making sure my steps are heard.
I would like follow to see,
Yeah, I'm also gonna follow.
but like quietly, and I'm gonna see him like walking loudly.
And then I'm gonna go here, open the door.
As you open, they both get up. You see them both sharing what appears to be sort of a small snack, mixture of fruits. And they both look up and they see you and they say, "Oh." Matilda sees you and says, "Oh, hi."
Hi. Yeah, it's a really good thing all of us at least still alive. It's unfortunate for Mark.
Yep, definitely unfortunate. This is Matthew speaking.
I'll try and look what's take a plate and get on the table there to eat.
You see an assortment of fruits, vegetables, and also little tiny tea sandwiches.
I'm just gonna listen from the other side without making a noise. I'm
Okay.
not gonna interrupt what Manuel was on to.
Yeah, it's a good idea actually.
So, did you guys find anything more in your investigation?
And Matilda looks at you and says, "Who all did you speak to?"
Nobody really. I was mostly hiding with my friend Alan, and then afterward, for the second time we had to hide, I kind of like lost him. So I'm just here eating till my coworker, well, my friends
You
come
see
back.
her as you're talking to her. You see her peruse through her stuff, and you see her looking through what appears to be a manuscript, and she's flipping through the pages, and then she stops for a moment, and then at this point you notice that she's not at all paying attention to you, and she flips through the pages again, and then again, and then you see a slight bit of panic in her eyes. She says, "Oh,
okay."
I think I may have left something really important." And she gets up. And she says, Matthew, entertain our guests, yes. Yeah. And then she leaves. Eric, you have a small amount of time as you hear the footsteps coming closer and closer to the...
I'm gonna do as if I was going to enter into the room as she's coming out.
So as she comes out, there's a slight bump, and she's, oh, sorry.
It's okay.
And she walks past. And she stops for a moment. Oh, did you want to say something?
You seem in a hurry. It can wait.
She gives you a small smile and she hurries off.
I'm just gonna serve myself some food.
No, Eric, there you are.
As I
Yeah.
hear that, I'm gonna come in also.
So you're able to survive?
Without too much of a problem.
Good thing we found a little leprechaun thing.
Followed its rainbow all the way and made a wish
Matthew
at the pot of
perks up.
gold.
He says, a leprechaun.
Well, I'm calling it that because it was small and invisible. We were able to like find it with our phones, and I was able to like make him stop where he was with some ambrosia. So yeah, it's
You fed a leprechaun ambrosia.
yeah.
You seem to have piqued his interest. Well, 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 aren't we smart? And you said you fought him with your phones?
Yeah, well, with the phone, we were able to see that there were like some sort of glitz or distortion. That's what you called it, right, Eric?
basically, yeah, where I was pointing, there was like, it wasn't a static image, something was glitching on the screen. And we were able to logic out that that's where the leprechaun was being, well, was hiding, being invisible or camouflaged or whatever he was doing exactly.
Hmm.
Made it a giant pain to catch it during a second phase, but we eventually
Tricky little
managed to.
fucker, wasn't he?
Yeah.
I noticed him,
Oh.
but he was always getting away before I could get a spell off.
Yeah, see, I was trying to prepare a spell of my own to eliminate things, but Manuelo here had a better solution that went faster.
Hmm. They really don't like to be seen, and even less to be caught. So very smart with the ambrosia.
Yeah, nobody can resist that. That's fucking good.
But if you really want to get a good one, light is one thing. The camera probably works out great, but if you got a right of revealing off in the same room as him, he would have been toast.
See, that's what I was trying to review, how to do that, because
Yeah, I turn around
I'm in
and
the
I'm
know.
looking at Eric like, mm-hmm.
No, for real, Jason, for real. As you were suggesting the ambrosia, I had the drive open to go check out how to do a rite of revealing again. And then I was like, well, he got to a solution before I did. Alright, back in character.
Matthew gets up. He says, "Well, I'm glad you guys got the fucker before I did." Or Mark.
Yeah, poor Mark.
You'll excuse me, and he sets down his plate. His plate looks about 3/4 finished, and then he gets up and leaves.
Had to be one of us. Unfortunately, it was the one that had absolutely nothing to do with this.
At this point, Matthew's already gone.
I look at Alan and I'm like, can you close the doors?
Alan.
So Matilda knows there's a page missing,
Yeah, you didn't say anything about
and
that.
she seemed really. I didn't tell her about the page. She was looking in her book, and she seemed panicked that there was something missing, and she got up and left.
If
So
she
I'm
comes back, we should probably get her on our side and exchange
We-
information for the page, no?
We need to know what's in her book, or we need to know what she knows about the real.
Yeah, we
Or,
need to
or you
negotiate it
propose
with
her.
I mean, if she knows about the real, then she's probably more inclined to believe that it was Alan or fake Alan, because I didn't specify anything about the real. I didn't think she would catch on to that. She could be a good ally, but she could also give us interesting information about what's happening here.
Yeah, we could just tell her that we found the page. Be like, oh, you forgot this.
But we don't know if it's actually hers, or just
We know she left it behind. We can deduce that it's probably hers.
No, you don't want to? Do you want to use it as a bargaining chip instead?
I would like to see how she reacts in the fact of it missing. I want to see if she's gonna freak out or
She
she's
might.
gonna do something too bad, or probably she's gonna show her real side if she knows she might be revealed.
Maybe.
I don't think she's the murderer.
I don't think so either, but I'm open to being wrong.
I mean, who knows? I don't think she's the murderer of Mattis. I should specify that.
Hmm.
Mattis or Matthias?
Matthias.
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 I don't think she's the murderer of Matthias, to be very specific. But if she's the murderer of Meredith's clown, but not of Matthias, then we have two murderers in here, which make things infinitely more complicated.
So,
Well, I would say probably could be just some sort of paranoia between, regular people. Or probably some beef, we don't know.
can I call in for a 5-minute bio break?
Yes.
I really need to go. I'm sorry.
Excellent timing, actually. Yep.
Okay.
Let's take a 5-minute bio break.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Is that everybody?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Neat. Okay, cool. Where were we?
Manuela wanted to wait to see Matilda's reaction to her missing paper to gauge.
Yep. That's fair. At this point, it's starting to get about evening, beginning of evening. So you guys still have some time to investigate, talk with people.
Well, we wanted to see her about this paper, so
Oh, okay.
that's the
So
reason
you
we
guys are gonna
came
go.
down first and then
We can try and
intercept her again.
intercept her again, but not tell her about the paper. Just try and like probe her about like, let's say you could be like, oh, you wanted to speak with me or something, you know.
I mean, I did say I wanted to address her, but I was willing to wait for her to finish her business. Obviously, have an inkling what it is. It's her missing paper.
So time continues to pass, and Meredith is back down from
Meredith,
where she went. Not Meredith.
Matilda.
Matilda is back down from checking the upstairs. And she opens up and says, "Oh, Matthew's gone. You wouldn't happen to know where he went, would you?"
He left
I
by
think
this door, and
he
I point
went-
the one going down south.
Yeah, and then
'Cause
I'm
that's
gonna
where we
say,
saw him
like,
exit.
He went like this way, and then afterward I saw him go up.
Oh, okay. Thank
Question
you.
for you, by the way.
Yes.
How much do you know about the real?
She looks up for you a moment. She says, "Isn't that kind of new one that a bunch of people are talking about?" Give an insight.
Yeah, sure. Can't really put any effort that I'm gonna go to no intelligence. That's the problem.
You gotta put in effort.
Ooh, 19. Still trained.
You had detected a slight pause before, long enough pause before, as if she was choosing her words carefully. She's lying.
Itch.
Or I should say, not that she's lying about her statement. Her statement is true. Isn't it that new thing? She's
Well, yeah, we know that
trying to-
statement is true, but she's trying to deflect the conversation, the topic of conversation, from what she knows about it.
Yeah.
Okay. You're dodging the question.
I'm also gonna get up and go on the other side of the room.
She looks at you, a little hurt. She says, "I mean, you're asking what I know about it. No, it's one of the new ones."
Do you know anything else about the reel?
Well, I know it's a hot commodity, and any information about it right now is worth a lot of money. What's it to you?
Well, something I didn't mention to you when we were talking earlier about the fake Alan is that it is an entity of the real that we dispatched that took Alan's appearance. I didn't think it was relevant to the conversation until a handful of people apparently here are parroting the same thing that you're saying. That apparently it's a newfound aspect that everybody's craving or raving about.
I wouldn't say raving, but people are hungry for knowledge.
Isn't that the calling card of the occult? Everybody's hungry for knowledge.
She gives a slight smile. Of course, the smile is not indicative of her current mood. She definitely seems a little on the defensive with your line of questioning. 'Cause aren't we all curious?
We are all
It's
curious.
understandable.
No need to be
curious.
defensive about it, though. I've been honest to you about everything that I knew about this.
She says, I know that the real seems to be some form of anti-aspect. I know there's very few manuscripts. And there's one in particular that's been going and has been reproduced a lot.
Which one?
She starts to describe a manuscript that shows how to create a circle of the real. Which ties in perfectly with one that you had made. Not you specifically, but
Alan.
one that you guys had sold.
That thing again is biting us in the ass.
I thought he didn't have time to publish it.
And she looks at you. Who?
Well, what if he didn't
Someone had
publish
time
it?
to publish?
So you're saying there's a manuscript that's being copied around?
Oh, yes, it's been already. And a lot of the people, sorry, in a lot of different areas, my contacts from the United States, they've mentioned that they've managed to get a hold of this same manuscript that I have also managed to get a hold of.
Can I ask where you got it? Because that's starting to get interesting.
No. You'll just have to find your own.
And what if we were to tell you we were the author of it?
I would have a hard time believing you.
I look at Alan. Kiki, I think you're muted.
Oh shit! Yeah, I was muted. Sorry. Yeah, I think we definitely are the ones who inadvertently started spreading this shit.
There's a very good chance it's this manuscript that we studied and then sold for a handful of favors.
I kind of regret selling it now, knowing how much it's spread and how dangerous it is. If I could go back, I would sell it.
All of the occult is dangerous, she says.
Oh yeah, but this is a different fucking ballpark. Trust me.
I have a hard time believing that.
When the other aspects are requesting to stop this one, I think it's something to take seriously.
Yep.
When the Prophet of Wounds is after stopping this when one of the high figures of the aspect of death is worried about it, we know this is something we shouldn't be messing with lightly.
She looks at you guys, she says, well, aren't we well connected? And tell me, if you guys made the manuscript, who wrote it? looks at you. She says, "Wait, you, you're not joking. You know the author, the one who originated that work.
Mm-hmm.
She is having a hard time not showing her absolute interest in this.
Or you're looking to have your copy signed or something?
She looks at you. In a way, yes. I mean, to be able to meet them, to be able to speak with them, to be able to share ideas, to see how their mind works.
So you do have an interest into this aspect or anti-aspect.
Yes. Would and she pauses for a moment. No, that'd be presumptuous of me. I wouldn't be able to get into contact with this person, would I?
Well, first things first, we need to solve the mystery of the murder and all of us get out of here alive.
Yes.
So if you want that to happen, you're going to need to start cooperating with us. Because we're interested in all getting out of here alive. And I
I
can
think
vouch
that's
that all three of
everyone's
us, yes.
interest.
So, unless you're the murderer and you've just been flying under my radar all this time, probably start working together.
It's an interesting proposal. What do you suggest? What would it take for me to meet this offer?
You wouldn't have any idea if this aspect of the real has anything to do with the murder here.
It might. I have a sneaking suspicion that it could very well be the case.
And do you know if anybody here else that is dabbing into the new aspect?
That's not for me to say. I think it'd be best that you asked everyone individually. But please, tell me, what would it take for me to meet this author?
Was this like an attraction? Like we start charging fees at the entrance and like people come and meet him?
Well,
I mean,
let's
if
not
you're
get
gonna
ahead of
say
ourselves.
if you're gonna say a couple of favors, yes, I can pay.
Favors or knowledge as usual?
Mm. I have a feeling that this is worth more than just a couple of favors. I think we can get
So,
some work going between us,
oh,
but
like an
this
exchange
is
of
an
ideas?
exchange of ideas, an exchange of knowledge, an exchange of work, maybe future
Well,
collaborations. But this is something that we need to evaluate once we're in a better position to think about all of this. But let's just say that we're not shutting the door on anything.
And just to clarify, yeah, knowledge is good, but the real needs to be stopped. I just want to make that clear. Knowing about it is fine. Using it is where the problem is. We don't want it to spread too much because it is dangerous to all the other aspects. So unless we want this to be the one and only aspect left in the universe, I think we should concentrate on stopping it also.
And if we were interested in having that the only aspect left in the universe, let me tell you, all of the other aspects are gonna fall on us. They're gonna fight back. So I'm not interested in that.
Especially if we're technically responsible for spreading it in the first place, whether we wanted it or not.
We've squashed what we found so far.
Yeah, but it spreads much faster, like cockroaches.
I mean, you're not wrong.
And as you're proving right now, everybody's interested in it, so it's even harder to make it die down.
well, all the more reason to get knowledge out so that people know what to do, right?
Yes, knowledge about it, educating.
So long as we focus on destroying it first, yeah.
We still need to educate the occult scene about it
Yeah.
before like anybody does something reckless out of anyone's control here.
Mm-hmm.
Because Matilda here said that there's manuscripts of it in the United States. It's a matter of time until one of them flies to Europe.
Probably already has at this point. Word gets around fast in the occult corners. All right, well, if we get out this, I will hold you guys to your word. I want to meet this person. All right, now I gotta go find my compatriot. And she starts to leave.
Oh,
There,
one more
there
question.
wasn't anything.
One
Yes?
more question. In which bedroom did you sleep last night?
Oh, you know the one where you found me, where I was doing my notes?
The one upstairs where, okay, yeah. Were we both hidden?
Yes,
Yes.
that was the one.
That was one. Okay.
I assume it's part of the murder investigation. Kind of a weird thing to ask a lady where she sleeps.
I promise there is nothing creepy about it. It is about the murder investigation.
Good, because I will definitely be checking for cameras. And then she leaves.
None of you know that, but I do have cameras I could install somewhere.
Yo, seriously, what the fuck?
Yes.
Yes, he does.
Kind of messed up.
I didn't install any in her bedroom tub. Oh my god. Okay.
That's gonna be a little bit hard to figure out what the other ones know.
I mean, apparently now we have a lead. We need to start asking other people here. What do they know about the real? Because she wasn't willing to sell out anyone, but apparently there is something.
Yeah. Do you know what else? Someone unrelated. I'm worried about.
I'm
That I
listening.
just realized.
I'm listening.
By trying to quell the real by saying that it's fucking dangerous, people are like, "Ooh, dangerous! That sounds like power. I want in." How the fuck do you
Oh
stop people from?
no.
How the fuck do you stop people from
From
being
human
interested?
nature?
So, Chris,
Yes.
there was a question that crossed my mind 5 minutes ago.
Okay.
Are we the BBEG? Are we responsible for the death of the universe?
I'm not saying anything. All depends on how you play your cards. Are you guys
Just because we push the first
saviors?
domino
Are you
doesn't mean
guys
we can't stop it.
the enders?
God.
Let me just say, I'm really proud of me having made the reel. It's turned out to be very entertaining.
Yes. I hate you. I love the campaign and I hate you at the same time. Congratulations.
No problem.
You hate him, or you hate what he makes you do.
Yes.
Yeah, that's fair.
Any other question, genius? Alright, so if we go back in character.
But wow.
Go out.
So let's walk around and see whoever we can find.
Yeah, and I think it's a good idea to keep in mind where people slept, because whoever was closest to Matthias before he died probably had the best chance to murder him.
Yeah, I agree.
Like Chris Handsome there in the corner.
Chris Hansen in the corner.
The other thing I want to
You
mention
wanted the
is
easy
that
way or the hard way.
the other thing I want to mention also is that Maddie probably has the best chance to sneak at night if she wants to,
True.
because she can just adopt the shape of one of the clowns.
Yep.
Although, who knows which other person here has good sneaking abilities. For all I know, one of them can turn into a rat or go invisible.
I'm gonna go the other side.
I'm gonna stick with you.
A good choice.
So teleportation. I'm gonna go and speak with Mateo.
Okay.
Mateo.
Can we find?
there.
Yeah, can we find people?
So I assume you walk into the room.
Yep.
Yeah, right ahead.
I'm gonna stick outside for now.
I'm like, hey, Mateo, the one I wanted to see.
Really now? Any particular reason why?
Well, not specifically just you. I'm trying to find other people I haven't spoken to today, and I've got a specific lines of questioning.
That's fine. Well, first off, hi. How's it going? Nice to see
Good.
that you've still arrived. That you're still alive, and that you
Same.
survived.
Yeah.
Yes, your line of questioning. Go for it.
Um. So I think that kind of came back with the investigation, and I've kind of checked with some other people. Do you know anything about this new aspect that came out? I don't. It's the real.
The real. Yes. What about it?
Well, what do you know about it? That's what I'm wondering.
I know it's dangerous. I know a lot of people have, well, at least in my corner, at least 2 people who have started dabbling in it,
Do you
and one of them is
mind?
dead.
And one of them is dead.
Yep.
That would be Matthias.
I'm sorry? No.
Mark.
No, it has nothing to do with Matthias. It's a shame what happened to Mark, but no, I didn't know Mark prior to this.
Okay, I thought you were saying that the person who died was here in this.
No. A personal acquaintance of mine. It was not that long ago, actually.
Oh
My
no.
first time dealing with one of the minions of the rail. Nasty fuckers.
Yeah, they are.
Haven't dabbled with it myself, though.
They're pretty hard to kill, but still killable.
Yeah. Good difficulty, but doable.
They're the
Anyway.
dark souls of minions.
Do
Why do you
know?
ask?
All right. So, long story short, um, we believe the person who might have killed the Meredith's friend might have dabbled with the real.
Oh.
And right now it's being a little bit obvious that there's a lot of people here who knows about it. A couple of them are studying it or learning about it. Don't know if they dabbled in it. And the fact that Matthias is dead, it's kind of pointing towards the fact that the person might know who it was.
Have you been to Mark's room?
Not yet, no.
Well, I wouldn't worry about why Matthias died.
Why?
Has nothing to do with the real.
Oh. Why, you know what happened?
I do.
You do?
Yeah.
So
Honestly, it's better if you just go have a look at Mark's room.
I'm gonna I'm first just gonna say so you know how like he was hanging up from the ceiling, right?
Who, Mark?
No, Matthias.
Matthias wasn't hanging up from the ceiling.
How is he dead then?
He got stabbed.
Right. Okay. And I take out the towel with the knife. I open it. So you know who killed him?
Yes, I do.
And who is it?
And I'm telling you, really should just go into Mark's room, or else I'm spoiling the fun. And someone hates it when the fun gets spoiled. You understand the undertones of what I'm saying.
All right. I'm gonna take back the knife and walk out. I'll be back.
Yeah, no problem.
We can have been we could have been listening to all that, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So I'm rushing to Mark's room. 'Cause I have a feeling this could end up into a Danganronpa scene right there.
It's here, right? If I
Yeah, it's the
remember.
bottom one going south.
Yep. Give me just a moment. So, you walk into Mark's room, and you find him. A torso and legs are on the bed. And there are his arms strewn about, and there's blood everywhere. The arms have been blown off quite gruesomely. One looks like it has exploded at areas of the arm. Kind of like the bicep area had just completely been torn to bits. Pops like a balloon, you might say.
God damn.
Blood is everywhere, and there's no head.
There's no head.
There's no head. It's just a torso and legs.
How are we sure it's Mark?
It appears to be a torso and legs in his stuff. And you also see, strewn about the entire room, are Polaroid pictures.
Okay.
Pictures.
I'm gonna look at the pictures.
As you pick up the picture, you notice that the first one you pick up appears to be of a small clown looking suspiciously like a leprechaun. And it appears to be holding up Mark's head. Mark's head is frozen in this sort of rictus grin, with the tongue kind of hanging out through broken teeth. And it's just being held up by the leprechaun, who appears to be taking a selfie.
God damn.
Is the leprechaun still scarred in the face from my attack?
Yes.
Nice.
Good thing I fucking made him forget about it. Hmm? Otherwise, it would be your head.
Listen, I don't want to make the game too easy for you. There's got to be someone who's impulsive and does reckless shit.
Yeah, you're doing a great job at that.
You're welcome.
So that was the first Polaroid that you picked up.
Yeah.
You notice that all of the Polaroids appear to be the leprechaun holding Mark's head, usually sometimes posed in different places. Once in the kitchen, he's got an apple in his mouth. Another time, they're both in the toilet while the leprechaun's taking a shit, and he's pointing to Mark. And it's just these grotesque scenes just all over the place. Always the leprechaun and Mark, except for one Polaroid picture, which depicts Mark stabbing Matthias in the bedroom. Give me a sec.
Why is there a Polaroid?
I'll be right back. Be right back about a minute or two.
Okay. So why is there a Polaroid of him committing the murder act? Unless it's a leprechaun that took that.
Yeah, I think it's the leprechaun who took it. Obviously.
Also,
Convenient.
that's not 100% proof that
Alright,
it
I'm
was
back.
him. It's not 100% proof that it was Mark in that picture.
The shapeshifter.
It's a possibility.
So just to be
Unless-
clear of something, by the way, Chris.
Yep.
The Polaroid in question, it doesn't look like Mark's taking a selfie of himself committing the murder act, right? It looks like
Nope.
somebody sneaking on them.
It looks like someone's been observing and was snapping photos.
Okay. So either Mark is the one who stabbed, or somebody who can take the appearance of Mark is the one who committed the stabby.
Uh-huh. It'd be so easy to suit. It's so chaos if you're a shapeshifter. It doesn't mean she's guilty of anything, but also doesn't mean there's not another shapeshifter in the building, which leaves a lot of open-ended stuff. Hmm.
We need to find Bartholomew. I'll turn around and open the other door.
Which one?
The one
That
on
one?
top. Yeah.
You open the door, and it appears to be rather empty.
It's not there. Probably he's back here.
Nope, he does not appear to be in there.
Is he in
Going
this
in
room
the,
here that I'm in front of right
That's
now?
a bathroom, if I remember.
Okay,
be a
that is
bathroom.
indeed a bathroom. Do you open the door?
I'll knock.
You knock and you hear, who is it?
Do I recognize the voice?
Yes.
Ooh, who is it then?
It's Bartholomew.
Okay. It's Eric.
Oh, I'm kind of busy.
Yeah, I imagine if you're in here, you're busy. It's okay, we can talk later.
All right.
And I would just turn around and not shout, but like give a like signal to Manuelo as best as I can. Stop looking.
Yeah, I'll still open the door.
Okay. You open the
Oh.
door and you find a clown dressed as a priest. The clown notices you and looks at you with its beady red eyes. It says, "Come in, my child. Please, have a seat. The sermon's about to begin. Bring your friends. Bring your family. Bring your own wine."
Alright, one sec. I'm gonna go to the others. There's a sermon going on for the Honk Mother, if you guys wanna see.
Well, I
Oh hell yeah! I'm already dressed for the part.
I found Bartolomeo that you were looking for.
Oh, where is he?
He's in the bathroom right besides the room that we were in earlier.
Oh, okay, well. Let's go to the sermon and then go see him.
You're not afraid that Bartolomeo is gonna go elsewhere? Or are you okay to look for him anyways?
Seeing his size, he's probably gonna be there for a while.
So, as you guys all sit down, the priest with a big old grin says, "Hi, my name is Bingo. What's your name?
Bingo. My name is Manuelo.
And you?
Eric.
And you?
Alan.
Wonderful. The family's all here. Now we are here to perform a sermon of the Honk Mother for the dearly departed Mark." And now we will start the search. And so the clan starts to go in and says, "Mark, most notable for his most heroic deeds at the end. In a fit of panic, he went into a stabbing. He didn't understand what was going around him. He even tried to stab the clowns as he was running around. And we all watched what he did. He snuck into another room, convinced nothing was real. Stabbed Matthias. Yep, saw it with my own eyes. Look, there's even pictures. He even starts bringing out a bunch of Polaroids that just start to spill out, and all of them the same depiction of Mark stabbing Matthias. What a poor soul. What a tragic end.
Wait, when did the stabbing of Mark happen?
The stabbing of Mark?
The stabbing
No,
of
the stabbing of
Matthias.
Matthias. It happened a couple days ago. It happened last night.
Out of curiosity, Father Bingo, you wouldn't happen to know why he targeted Matthias?
Oh, I wish I could tell you.
But you do know.
No, I don't.
No, you don't.
I wouldn't know why he stabbed Matthias, that he was absolutely going insane and his mind was broken. No. I also wouldn't know that he did it with a particular knife. The one that, and he points to you, Manuelo, you seem to be holding. On your person.
I take out the knife, go towards him, and put it on the altar.
Yes, all is well.
Go back, sit down.
Now, you've all heard the sermon of the Lord. My blood is wine, my flesh is the bread, correct? The Honk Mother has a different kind of style.
Jesus is the brand.
Jesus is the bread.
Jesus is
Yes,
what?
please.
Sorry?
It's a thing that Kiki sent. Yeah, I'm sure he's gonna link it.
Yeah, sure.
The
Yeah,
clown
yeah.
jumps up on top of the altar, and he says, "Blood is my wine." He takes the knife and he slashes his arm, and out pours a cartoonish amount of blood that just goes, "My flesh is bread, and now you must partake with my meat." And he drops his pants.
I'm sorry, what?
This is absolutely not appropriate, but okay.
Come, receive the Honk Mother. You thought I was serious, didn't you? As he yanks on it and it appears to be just a complete prosthetic and he throws it to the ground. Ah, a snake! And then he runs away, leaving a comically large dildo on the ground.
Oh my god. Never a dull moment
And-
with them.
And
I'd
I
like
start,
to
start
to
clapping, and I'm like, "Ah, such a good sermon."
That was pretty good.
There is a
Uh,
funny feeling in the air.
do I get to I want a glimpse of True Side the dildo to see if it's a regular dildo or if
It
it's
is
a Honk Mother
perfectly
dildo.
regular. It is not a Honk Mother dildo.
Fucking
Although
I'm
that would be
gonna
really
go for
fucking
it.
funny.
I'm still gonna pocket it.
My
You're
God.
gonna pocket the dildo.
You
Yeah, I'm not
literally
gonna leave a
gave
perfectly
Kiki
good dildo on the
dildo.
floor right there.
Damn.
You know what? If you do something creative with that, I'm gonna be impressed.
Hey, that's why I have a large inventory, so I have a large amount of options at any point.
You know what?
Impress me.
You know what? I'm seeing some opportunities on my side as well.
Good, impress me.
Is it a strap-on or is it just a regular dildo?
It appears to be a strap-on, although the straps are now broken.
I'll leave the straps then. I'll just take the dildo.
You now have a comically large clown dildo.
With broken strap-ons.
It appears to be white and very veiny, with a red tip.
Jesus Christ.
Some green hair. on the
I assumed
balls.
it's clown nose red and not blood red.
Just it's got the halfway foreskin
Oh my god.
Oh my
The
god.
circumcision went pretty far.
and green pubes.
Okay, Kiki, you better not disappoint with that.
Oh my god, now I'm feeling the pressure. Don't put that on me. It's just good to have.
Yeah, like I mentioned, the sermon is done. There is a funny feeling in the air.
Oh wait, that's Mickey.
You know what? Actually,
Yeah.
it is 11:39, and now is an excellent time to
Just,
cut
Let's,
off.
let's just not forget we need to go see the boy
Bartholomew.
afterwards. Bartholomew.
if we can catch him.
Write it down.
Oh, was the priest robe colorful or not colorful?
It was not colorful.
All right, this is important. There we go.
Trickery domain.
Oh, my man's he's gonna create the clown priest.
Well, it's because I got two good ones, but one is colorful, one's all colorful. I put it in the chat.
Oh, did you?
I did.
Oh, yeah, that works.
Oh my
I also
god.
put Jesus is the bread. Jesus is the bread.
Original 2006. I'll watch that another point when the recording's not going. But honestly, that clown priest image is wow.
Pretty top
Wow.
notch.
It only took 10 generations before I got what I wanted.
It's crazy the amount of mustache she had.
I know, right?
I'm sorry, all I heard
Terrifying.
was Jesus is the bread.
Jesus is the bread.
Oh,